This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 417. D. Terran Bland, Josh Doc Evans. How you feeling today, brother?
What's up, dog? I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's March. Ain't nothing like March Madness, baby.
Cue up Future. Well, we don't want to copyright it, so we ain't gonna cue
Yeah.
copyright.
You know, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes, sir. NCAA Tournament time officially. I mean, the first four games kicked off last night, but all the games was on all day. Kicks off tomorrow. Games on starting at noon, both tomorrow and Friday. Can't wait. My favorite time of the year. Make sure y'all head over to Down to the Wire 513's Twitter, Facebook, and we posted it on IG. Our official bracket challenge. Come have some fun with us. Chop it up. Win this.
Yeah, come have some fun with the guys. Come tap in.
Facts. That's on everything Down to the Wire 513. Or as I always say, just Google us. Flyman ran. He'll be joining us here momentarily. But before we hop into all things hoop, a little news happened last week. Last Thursday, I think the official signing went down. The day after we went on the air. Looks like my squad.
I got a quarterback.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully,
at least for half the season, y'all have a quarterback.
That's the thing. Like. He in the contract year, so he got to be healthy too. So, because he only got that 1 year. Obviously getting majority of his money from Arizona, and we only signed him to a 1 year deal. So he's playing for an NFL contract too. So he has a lot to lose too. So hopefully he can stay healthy most of the year for us. And if y'all didn't know by now, Kyler Murray is who we talking about. Expected to be the starting quarterback of Minnesota Vikings. You know they're saying he's gonna be dueling it out with J.J. McCarthy for the starter reps, but you don't make that move if you don't make him the starter quarterback, bro. Like that's just in the pudding and shit. J.J. McCarthy last year didn't do anything to secure his spot as the starting quarterback. So bring in Kyler Murray, go alongside with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hockenson. Hopefully, man, we can repeat what we did 2 years ago with Sam Darnold, if not go a little bit further. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for that we got this move. Only thing about it is he's a small guy, so he can't just sit back there and stand behind the offensive line because he can't see.
Well, he ain't gonna do that anyways. That ain't his game.
Shit. It need to be his shit. It need to be his game because shit running get the nigga hurt all the time.
Oh, bro, you can't have it all, bro. The brother's 5 foot nothing. He gotta move.
He got to move, but he ain't got to take off upfield. That's the thing. Like, yeah, just move.
Okay. I give you that. Yeah. I give you that. That's fair.
Yeah, get out the pocket, but don't run upfield because, like I said, you 5'5", maybe 210, soaking wet. Maybe you take a hit, you likely done. You
ain't no spring chicken no more, man. I had to come to that realization too, Kyler. Yeah, I'm young, I'm older than you. As y'all know, my birthday was last week, but you know, I know I also ain't getting hit by NFL, assassins. So them hits is different. He turned 29 this year. That's when you start, like you're still in your prime, but you're starting to feel a little. Them bones start to just they don't heal just the same.
Facts. And that speed source of the decline, you ain't gonna be like, oh, I ain't as fast as I once was. So.
Yeah, like you still fast, especially to us, you still fast, but it's just like half a step, and it's like to us it don't matter, but in the NFL that could mean everything. When you got guys running 4.2s and 4.1s and shit, that little half a step matter.
Facts and shit. When you got, like I said, defensive. These young kids like come in running 4.2s like it's nothing out of college.
6'5", 4.3, 40. You best be able to move. best be able to move, bro.
But what this, I'm just say what this early prediction that I said, free agency hasn't really kicked off. I said we still and draft hasn't kicked off, but as of right now, just based off of everything, I would say we could finish second in the NFC North. I'm not too worried about the Packers.
If he comes in and he's Kyler Murray, like he's motivated, I got y'all in the division.
That's best case scenario. But what the Bears have done last year, I was Caleb Williams' second year, so we'll see. This will be his true test, but that's a team I'm more worried about. The Bears, the Lions, don't really scare me no more.
They had a good the Bears had a good offseason too.
Yeah,
they had a good offseason. So,
but I'm with you. Hopefully, I said best bet we get back to the playoffs. We can keep Justin Jefferson happy, and if he balls out, Kyler Murray, that is. We have our quarterback.
Where's this lead JJ McCarthy?
Hey, he just want to sit back and hit them books, man. I mean,
yeah, man. He was the type of guy, anyways, that just did not. I'm not gonna say his NFL career is done because it's not but he's the type of guy that probably needed to sit a few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, like I said, last year was his true rookie year. That's obviously being heard. His real rookie year. But you could just tell, like, some throws is like, oh shit, okay, I see why you drafted them. It's like you take 5 steps backwards. It's like you throwing in the coverage and shit. It's like, so
you couldn't be more right.
So yeah, I mean, best case scenario, Kyler balls. We get Kyler 3 year, like a 3-year contract at best. By that time, he'll be 34-ish. And then we can hand the keys off to J.D. McCarthy, or unless a team wants to take McCarthy off our hands, which I don't think no team would want to do that, but you never know. It's the NFL.
Yeah, man. But I do hope, as much as I be hating on especially Michigan and stuff like that, I always like to see young guys get a shot. I hope he gets another shot, even if Kyler Murray plays well. I would like Kyler Murray to play well because I want Justin Jefferson to do well. And I hope J.J. McCarthy, learns up and gets another shot somewhere else, or is ready to play when Sam Darnold just if y'all get rid of him. If this is just a 1-year bias, what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I tripped over my words.
Yeah. No, I get it. So, and it's like shit. You always gotta be ready because, like I said,
he'll get a chance to play this season. He'll be playing this season. I hate to say it, and I ain't trying to put that in the air for you, but he's gonna play this season.
Kyler Murray, he take that one shot of my hamstring or something.
He played too good. He on the duty, bro. He don't. You know how he get down, bro. Fuck the NFL for real, bro. I'm trying to play a couple games.
Go to baseball then if about duty. Speaking of baseball, opening day is a week from tomorrow. It's a hot national holiday here in the city, man. And I don't know if you've seen the weather, brother, but they saying 77 and sunny on opening day.
Oh no, I'm gonna be outside. I don't even be outside for real no more, but I will be outside. Gotta be.
If you ain't outside for nothing else, you gotta be outside for opening day.
Opening day, baby. Let's do it.
Shout out to them red legs.
Shout out to them red legs. Let's do it.
So you also know that it is March, and like I said, March Madness is here when baseball season is around the corner. So, before we dive into, we give some predictions on this bracket, the 2026 bracket. Thought it'd be a fun idea to reminisce in the past and let's talk about some of our favorite individual performances, moments, games, and some teams that we felt like should have won it, but ultimately didn't win it because they struggled for that one night and it cost them everything. So let's go individual performances, like some performances that have stood out during our lifetime that we remember.
We're talking about March Madness, the tournament, right?
Yeah, just the tournament. Yeah, just tournament.
Stephen Curry. That's one, and bro, that was one of the best, most exciting tournaments I've watched. I mean, it just was crazy. Little light-skinned kid from Davidson, tiny looking guy. Hard to believe he's 6'3" when you got the rest of these giants around him, making him look like he's super small. it just was a time, bro. And it was just a beautiful. It was just I just remember watching Steph, and it was different. Especially because he came from out of nowhere, bro. You know, and not really because he had balled out against like a Duke or something like that. But you know, nobody's paying attention to Davidson in the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? So he had been hooping all year, but when the lights was brightest, he really shined out. And another person, just because I feel like Steph is the easy one, Jason Williams with Duke back. Him and Carlos Boozer, I believe they was on the same team, unless I'm tripping. Balled out. Those performances those two fellas had to go ahead and win the championship was different.
So for me, I'm gonna go. Like I said, the guys I named, they didn't make one guy did. But I'm just gonna go individual performances that stood out to me more recently. I'm gonna go John Morant, his first game against Marquette, triple-double. And he had them two crazy dunks too. Like he dunked on one of Marquette's bigs, crazy. But he had 17, 11, and 16 assists. They was a 12 seed, and they knocked off number 5 Marquette in the first round. So that was kind of, I mean, that whole college season they was hyping about Ja, I said, being the number 2 pick behind Zion, but being in the tournament, he showed up and showed out. So that was a good performance for me that I remember. Then I'm gonna go back a little bit further, 2016. Buddy Hield, Elite Eight against Oregon. Boy shot with 8 for 13 from 3, 37 points in the Elite Eight.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Hield was different, bro. Like he was a sniper.
Hey, now, since we bringing up other people, let me Trey Burke.
Oof, hey.
Oof.
I'm gonna talk about him because that he was in one of my favorite games that I remember. I think
Baller.
I know you.
Baller. And one other person that I'll never forget, and it's actually one of the first tournaments like growing up that I can remember, like just being a kid. Mateen Cleaves, dog.
Yeah,
dog.
That's the name.
Dog.
That's the name.
Dog.
I'm sure you ain't a little bit there, but that's a name, brother.
Mateen Cleaves, dog. So yeah.
But yeah, Buddy, and then the last one, this guy wasn't a big name, but he knocked off. I had Ohio State winning that this year, or going far this year, and he knocked them off in the first round. This was the first tournament after COVID. Oral Roberts, Max Amos knocked off Ohio State. He just went crazy from 3. He had 29, a 2, a 15 beating a 2. They were 15 seed and beat number 2 Ohio State. I was like, and it introduced me to the kid, put me on the map for the kids. So Max Amos for sure. I'm trying to think off the number 3.
Man. Oh God, Chuchu, but if we just showing it, I just got to give. I can't just not say his name. I can't not say his name. Kemba Walker. He just went crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had like a 12-game spree.
I was gonna say that, but like I can't remember. Okay, so like obviously we know he won the national championship, but for me that year, all I remember for Kemba is a step back in the Big East tournament. But I honestly cannot tell you a team like a performance he had in the tournament without Googling it.
Yeah,
like,
fair enough. But I just know I remember it was a crazy setup, and for me to, since I said that, I got to mention somebody else. You know who I'm about to say next, just because we mentioned it. Just now we kind of going off base a little bit, but people just honorable mention Shabazz Napier. He, a couple a few years later, crazy. Him and what was the boy's name? Bo Wright.
Oh no, Bo Wright. Jeremy Lamb was with. Didn't Jeremy Lamb on that?
I don't think Jay Lamb was on that. He might have been. I got look. I'll look real quick.
He was on one of them teams, but yeah, Bo Wright was the one. Yeah, the other guard too. Yeah,
Kevin Bo Wright. Poof. Dog.
Yeah, because what that you count? That was they won in 2011 and 2013, 2014. Yep, 3 years.
2011.
Yeah, Jim Calhoun, and then obviously
He was on the Kemba Walker team. That Kemba Walker team. Jalen was.
Okay, yeah. Then obviously, last one I'm gonna mention because like I said we keep going. We gonna remember names all day.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna bring up two guys actually who they played national championship. Carmelo in 03, Melo versus TJ Ford. Like, obviously, Melo, one of the greatest, if not the great, in my opinion, the greatest.
Oh my God, bro! This is getting tough because it's like, damn, my name's somebody ASAP. Now it's like, oh, Carmelo was special. He was special. He was special. Since I can't. That name just lost my just slipped my mind. Oh no, that I'm gonna just show him some love because I got to. That Peyton Steva with the Louisville that year, he went crazy in the tournament, bro.
The year that they try to make us forget, or NCAA.
The year that we're not supposed to remember, went nuts.
Man. Okay, I also remember. Then take that memory out of Kevin Ware breaking and snapping his leg in two. Out my memory because I remember that shit.
Yeah, buddy.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go.
Just for the record, though, I just hate when they do that. Like, okay, the boys got paid, or in their case was sleeping with the chicks, but that almost got nothing to do with. That ain't got nothing to do with what happened on the floor. You can't make us forget. Ain't no asterisk by that for me. They won the championship. Period.
Yeah, but you getting money. What? Like I said, you still gotta go out there and play.
Yeah, you feel me?
Right.
So, period. That team. I don't know if Peyton. Everybody. It was a different player playing big every game. So, that was special. That team was special. And shout out to Shane. Shane, man.
I was about to say, took the words right out of my mouth. Shout out to Shane. Let's go. Some favorite moments, whether they was dunks, buzzer beaters, or whatever. I'm just gonna start off. I'm gonna go Florida Gulf Coast Dunk City.
Yeah.
I mean, they beat Georgetown and San Diego State, and they was just dunking on everything. So I just remember that. Matter of fact, that was 2013, the year they want us to forget about. Yeah.
I'm going Christian Laettner, taking it back. Free throw line, turnaround jump shot, bro. You can't either. That's a special year, bro. Shout out to the Dookies.
Well, look, I wanted to go years that I was alive for. I was 92. I wasn't born yet. Y'all weren't born in 92.
I was, but if you want to go a bigger moment, the best moment that I can remember is Villanova versus North Carolina. Ball game for the chip, baby. Nasty for the chip. Where ran that? Let's get.
I knew one. I kept that off my moments because I knew one of y'all was gonna say that. So I kept
ball
that
game. Let me get that chip. And it's just like the sequence, that 2-minute sequence, or that Marcus Page hits the little double pump shot, and then he comes down and game, baby. Season over. See you later. And it's like, damn, buzzer, like you don't see buzzer beaters for the chip too often. Like, for the chip, all the marbles on the line, one more shot.
And you seen the whole place because Grant Hill even called it. Watch out for damn, I'm forgetting his name. What's the kid's name? Damn, I forget it. But he inbounded the ball, and Grant Hill called like, "Watch out for the trailer." Pitched it back to him, like that ball game.
Ball game, bro.
What was his name?
I'm about to look it up.
I can. But I know Jalen Brunson was on that team. Josh Hart, that was that that year. Also, I mean, moments for me too. I mean, hell, you already Chris Jenkins. Yep, Jenkins. Yep. You already mentioned this guy for me. But this was a moment for me. You already mentioned him, but Steph Curry. 08, that was his coming out party. I said just that whole run up to the Elite Eight, like just going crazy. I forget the Wisconsin, the fast break, caught it in the corner, pump fake, dude flew by, knocked it down. Gus Johnson on the call too. Hey, That's like no matter like at least our lifetime, no matter how long we live, that 08 year, Steph Curry, we gonna always remember that for Steph Curry.
I think one of my, and it's partly because Duke is my team, so I'm gonna give it one of my favorite games that I remember is Duke versus Wisconsin, and they was battling and Grayson Allen balling, bro. It was just it was a good game, and I think Duke like launched it close to the end, and it was like it could have been that one, or I'm thinking about when Baylor played somebody in the championship, and it was like so close, but it was like it just didn't go in. So let me see, I gotta look. Wisconsin.
Duke versus Wisconsin. I'm trying to think.
No, because I'm thinking about So that was
I think of
the last play. I'm mixing up games. That was still one of my favorite games, but the play I'm talking about it was what's the boy who tore his ankle up real bad that
you thinking of Butler when y'all played Butler, Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. That was a really good game too.
Yeah, that was 2010. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, that was first, not a second Duke championship. That was for my lifetime. But yeah, Gordon had a chance at half court, bounced off the backboard, front rim, ball game.
It looked like I remember being on the edge of my seat. Oh, is it gonna go in? Is it gonna go in? Is it gonna go in? Oh, let's go.
And then another moment for me, I'm gonna go Aaron Harrison for Kentucky. He had them 2 game winners, back-to-back games.
Well,
from the same spot.
I think that gets us into our next question that you have for us: best teams that didn't win it, and that's one of my best teams that didn't win it. What did they go like 35-0 before they lost?
Oh, that Kentucky team. Yeah, because they lost to Wisconsin in the Final Four.
The Twins.
Yeah,
that's the year Duke won. I think. Now that I'm talking, is it? Is that the year?
I think that's Jahlil Okafor in them year.
But that's one of the best teams that didn't win it for me in my lifetime.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a lot. I think I went all.
I'm gonna see you say first. I'm gonna take yours, but go ahead. I'm gonna tell you the next team, the best team that didn't win it.
Well, I think I went all Calipari teams, honestly, but I'm gonna go. They came close. They just couldn't make free throws. But that 08 Memphis team.
Oh wait,
Derrick Rose, CDR, Chris Douglas Robert, yeah.
And the big boy went to the league too.
Joey Dorsey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had it. They couldn't make free throws.
Let me pop back real quick to we talking about good big moments. We're not gonna leave out Mario Chalmers like he didn't show up, bro. Yeah. Woo! March Madness is a time.
Facts.
March Madness is a time. As y'all can't tell, I get excited. I'm a college guy. Like Rand and T got the NBA down to, and I used to have it so tight, but I could tell you college hoops from that 2000 to probably 2020. I was locked in. But the other team that's one of the best teams that didn't win it, Ohio State with the Quan Cook, Greg Oden,
man.
I think it's Kevin Smith. Oh my God, them in that Xavier game, probably one of the best games I ever watched. Jordan Crawford was going insane, and it was that was a crazy game, cuz
had my heart racing. Thank God for Ron Lewis and that buzzer beat. I mean, that would send it overtime. That's
my God.
But now they should, bro. Yeah, I'm with you, Ohio State, but they just ran into a buzzsaw. That Florida team was different, bro.
Oh
Joe
yeah,
team,
who else? Yeah, who was one of the guards? And I'm pretty sure they had an NBA guard too. Maybe nobody went crazy, but
Brewer was their biggest guard they had.
Yeah, Corey Brewer had a good NBA career, bro. He played at least 10 seasons. Right?
But I thought you talking about like a point, because I know he wasn't a point guard.
I mean, I'm just talking about a guard, somebody, who carried the ball. I mean, you can't have everybody can't be an NBA player.
Oh shit! It seemed like during that time, they went back to back. So
Corey Brewer, just for the record, he had a good NBA career. He played 13 seasons. Can't beat that. Once you get past 5 seasons in the league, you had a good career.
Oh yeah,
and he was the 7th pick in the draft. I didn't realize he was that good.
That's it. Hey, I think that Florida team. I think Horford, Noah, and all the Brewer. I think they all won first round. Which speaks to my other team that I felt that should have won. This team had 5 first-round draft picks on it, and they didn't win a national championship. Another John Calipari team, that John Wall 09 team.
Oh my God, bro, we going down memory lane. It's like team was so good. Whoa!
And they lost and out of all teams, they lost to West Virginia in the Sweet 16.
God, they had a squad, didn't they?
John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe, Patrick Patterson went first round, and then the 6-man Dan Yorton went first round. Bro, yes, bro, all the first round.
What's
and they did not win.
I'm thinking of that had the little guy, man, Titus, or what's his name?
I know you're talking about. He coached now. I know it's something. Is it not Tyus? I know who you're talking about though. Number 3. Damn, what was his name?
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, I know exactly you talking because he had a cup of coffee in the league. He played for Phoenix
in Sacramento too.
Yeah. I forgot his. I forgot.
Damn, what's his name, bro?
What is his name? Because he's coaching with Calipari now for Arkansas. I'm gonna pull their coaching staff up real quick. Here we go, coaches. They don't. Damn, what the? He ain't got. He must be a student assistant. He ain't listed on their team. Damn, I forget his name. It's gonna come to me, but I know you're talking about. I know exactly. I see his face.
Me too, bro.
He was a short guard. I know who you talk. I know exactly who you talking about.
I gotta just type Kentucky player
right
drafted, like Kentucky players that played for Phoenix. That's gonna drive me insane, bro.
Tyler Ulis, goddamn.
Tyler Ulis, there it is. Thank you, bro. Tyler Ulis.
Yeah. Yep. 5'10". Yep. 5'10". Yep. All right. So we did performances, moments, teams, and then this is rounded out. What just some games that you remember that you'll never forget in the tournament. For me,
games we'll never forget.
Yeah, NCAA tournament games.
I think we kind of went through it. If you got one specific,
I'm not gonna name the obvious. Like obviously the North Carolina Villanova, like I said, those. But
I think I could go through I feel like we named some of when we talk about the moments. Those moments also were very big games. So you know.
Well, I'm just gonna go with this too. I had a Duke one for you. This was early on, but I'm just gonna remember that 2019 Zion them versus Central Florida. That was a hell of a game. Y'all won, but Taco Fall went crazy. That was that year. That was a hell of a second round game. Xavier, Kansas State in 2010, where Jordan Crawford he hit a shot from damn near mid-court descended to overtime. That game was crazy. North Carolina, Kentucky. Malik Monk came down, hit that crazy 3, tied it, and then Luke May caught the pass on the wing, knocked down the 2 for the game winner. That was Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox and Bam's team. I'm trying to see what else games that stood out for me. What's going on, brother?
Brother, what's good? How y'all feeling?
Oh man, we talking about big moments in the. Hold on. Remember your thought, T. But since he's on, we talking about big moments that we will never forget.
Well, he just my bad. He just came in at the wrong time. Sorry, I had to do this.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Now we talk about like NCAA tournament games.
I know you going, bro.
And the game I just remembered, North Carolina, Kentucky. Malik Monk shot, and then Luke May came down and game winner. That was one game.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good. I thought you was going to. I thought you was going to that Chris Jenkins shit, man.
Oh, you already knew it. You already.
No, look. Like,
I thought you was going to say Villanova Chris Jenkins shit. Man.
That's why I was starting to hold this thought. I said,
that's an obvious one. I didn't want to go too obvious.
That's where I thought you was going.
Yeah. I said that's the biggest moment I remember in the tournament. I mean, one shot for all the marbles. Actually, after Morgan's Page hit the big shot with the double pump.
That was ugly as hell.
Matter of fact, Doc, real quick. I know I'm jumping back 3 topics, but performances when De'Aaron Fox gave Lonzo Ball 40.
Yeah, it was a good performance.
Individual performance. How could I forget?
Yeah, it was after.
So with some of the teams, we just getting, I get so amped up about the college. Some of the teams we talked about, some of the best teams that didn't win it, with that Kentucky team with the Twins.
They were undefeated until they lost to
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah, the Frank Tank now.
The one that we Tia forgot about, I brought it back to his attention. The Ohio State team with Greg Oden. Remember that game? Remember that game between them and Xavier? Jordan Crawford.
Yeah, he went crazy. He went crazy. That was a good ass team. It's been a lot of good teams, man. That didn't win it all, man. That Memphis team with
he brought him up. Yeah,
Derrick Rose,
Derrick Rose,
yeah, Dorsey. That was cold. It was cold. It's been a lot of good teams, man.
What's a moment? Well, players' performance like throughout the whole tournament. I said Steph.
Of course, Steph.
I said Steph, and and the another one I said too was Mateen Cleaves. I said, let me take it back. Mateen Cleaves.
Mateen Cleaves had a hell of a tournament. Kim Walker had a hell of a tournament.
Yes.
What's the boy name after Kimba?
Shabazz Napier.
Shabazz Napier had a hell of a tournament. Jalen Suggs had a pretty good tournament. They ended up winning it all too, didn't they?
What team?
No, they lost to Baylor. They lost to Baylor. Gonzaga.
Yeah, Gonzaga.
He had a decent tournament though. Trying to think, man. Really, what's his name? Jahlil Okafor. He had a good one. Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah.
Of course, AD.
Damn.
I
forgot about AD.
I forgot about AD.
AD was crazy. AD was crazy.
Yeah, that
off the top of my head, I can think off the top of my head. I'm thinking like college season, like of course, college season. But that's separate than the tournament.
Yeah.
We was going through a long list. It was now we think Jahlil Okafor did have a good tournament, but Titus Young had a really good tournament too. Titus
Young really kind of increased draft stock in the tournament.
Yeah, because he had the last 3 games. He's probably the reason they won.
Yeah,
the last 2.
What's the boy named kid named last year? Clayton. He had a good tournament too last year.
Clayton Jr. Yeah,
he had a good tournament last year.
A big moment we talked about too was when Butler played Duke and Gordon Hayward shot it, and it was like, is it gonna go?
After that Chris Jenkins shot, that's the shot. That's the most memorable shot. It didn't go in, but that's the most memorable shot I could think of tournament.
It was close. I remember my heart being,
man. No! That's the most memorable shot in my lifetime I can think of that didn't go in. Other than that Chris Jenkins shot, of course. That shot was almost like it went in. I remember it so well, but it didn't go in, obviously. That was a good one.
It's nothing like March Madness when it's a good tournament. I'm hoping last year was a good tournament, but I'm hoping for a little bit more madness this year.
Definitely.
We didn't have a whole lot of madness last year, but it was good games.
It was good games, but it was a lot of chalk.
Yeah, so I'm hoping for some madness.
I already had a buzzer beater last night in first 4 Texas.
Mm-hmm. It's cooking up. The college is about to turn back up because of NIL. People were mad about it, but I'm telling you, it's about to turn the college game back. Now we can get into the age and all that other stuff. We'll say that for another. But the talent is back. That's where I'm just getting at. It's going to be more talent that's actually playing.
Should be.
I mean, just some guys because everybody's not in a rush to the NBA at this point because you're getting some money.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. This game watching earlier tonight, bro. The first, it was like 10 minutes left. It was 13-13. I'm like, this is boring as fuck. I don't want to see no 13-13 game, bro.
Watching the bums. Well, I won't call them.
I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to see this shit.
Bums, you watching the last 4 years, bro.
See this shit, bro. I don't want to see it. Some of these teams think they should have been either conference champions teams. Some of these teams are. So let's keep it on it. But yeah. So I agree with you. It should make the game better because we should have an influx of talent. You know, with the money. You know, we should have an influx of talent.
Because I think what helped is how great this freshman class was. That's what really helped.
Yeah, bro. Because I think if freshman wasn't in here, bro, like who we watching? I can only name freshmen. I can only name freshmen that are playing right now. I can't name. I'm sure other good players. Don't get me wrong. There are other good players playing. But I can't name them.
But what I'm saying is, some of those freshmen that might not be ready, but it's kind of like teetering. They're gonna stay because it's like I can maybe I'll stay and I'm gonna just make this bread. College, you almost making more money if not unless you're in the top echelon of getting drafted. You're making big money in college right now if you're a top player, man, or a good player.
Depends on when you get drafted at. If I don't think if you're not getting a first round guarantee, it's best to stay in college if you got a good spot to stay at, because you can get lost in the sauce of college. These coaches getting fired like it ain't shit either. Of course, players leaving, but coaches getting fired too, like it's like it's tomorrow. So
like you're gonna play on the college level. You know what I'm
saying?
You
should. You definitely should. If you're a friend's first round pick, you should have your pick of litter where you want to go and get paid to play. You should.
But I'm excited for March. I think it's gonna March Madness is this year. This time of year always excites me. There's no better 2 days of basketball in the entire year than Thursday and Friday of March Madness. And I'll argue with anybody about that. See, like basketball's on all day long.
I agree. I think maybe the games will be better, like maybe like second weekend, third weekend. But I agree, like it's just all day basketball. So you can't beat it.
Yeah,
you can't beat it.
I hope for a few more upsets this year. I think last year I think all number one seeds.
Yeah, it was chalk all last year. It's kind of boring, I don't want to see that shit.
I'd like to see Virginia go ahead and blow it again.
And then Purdue, Arizona, like they always do shit. So some of these teams.
But I will say this though, NCAA the tournament has a lot to live up to because these conference tournament games was crazy.
Yeah, conference tournament games crazy.
Yeah, Arizona Arizona sparked it off with the boop boop step back, follow away jump shots. Let's go! That's crazy.
I would not mind seeing the Arizona Iowa State round. What would it be round 3?
That'll be a hell of a Sweet 16? Would that be Sweet 16 game?
Yep.
That'll be a hell of a Sweet 16 game. That'll be that's usually where you get some of the best games at that round when you get some of the ranked teams want to get the actual ranked team.
And the ACC tournament was good too. Y'all North Carolina motherfuckers pissed me off. We needed that rematch, bro. Y'all gonna go in to Clemson, who done lost their big guy.
We lost our guy too, though, man.
That's why I didn't take him. I was like,
that's why I was like, I ain't watch the tournament. I know it was over. We lost Caleb Wilson. I know it was over.
It was competitive. I like it because Duke didn't go in there and just blow anybody out, and that's what conference play is really about. Even like I think when we was in high school, you get in a conference game and you could be like you better than this team, but you in a dog fight because these niggas know you. Easy for you.
They know you. They know you. Like, they know your plays. They know your tendencies. Yeah, man. It definitely gets driving for those games.
So,
but yeah, man, definitely was a good championship week. So, like you said, T, definitely got a lot to live up to for the tournament for sure. But it started out good though. I think last time was some good games, man. For the first 4, we got the Miami Ohio game coming up here soon. So hopefully that's a good game.
15 minutes.
Yeah, I checked out the other game. I don't know what the other game looking like right now, but it was close in the
That's
first
over.
half.
Prairie View blew them out. They ended up winning
okay.
by like 15.
Yeah, but I say they start pulling away. Second half, I turned it off.
I will say, man, hey,
yeah.
I don't think there's no player in the country who is as hot as A-Cuff. Like, bro, he's.
Hey, I was about to hit you up the other day. See, I know we talk about if he's the best guard that Calipari ever coached in college, and right now it's hard to say he ain't be, bro. It's hard to say he's not, bro. Tournament he had, this nigga is fucking raw, bro. He is a fucking goon, bro. I was about to say this too. We ain't gonna talk about draft today, but bro, after the week he had, bro, I low key think I probably pick him over DP right now, bro. Like
at 6'3".
DP like 6'4", 6'5".
I get it.
Ain't that big of a difference, bro. And I know A-Cup gonna be there. DP right now, I don't know if he's gonna be there or not. Like, nigga, you got body cramps? What the fuck is body cramp?
Well, you just said over
all
DP.
over.
So you.
Hey, bro. Then your niece
that's ahead of DP, but not like number one.
No, I don't know about number one. No.
Rand,
but like top guard prospect, top guard.
Rand, did your niece win a state championship or something this weekend,
Hey,
bro?
she did, man. Shout out to the
I've been tapped in the high school sports.
Hey, yeah, man.
So
state championship, you know, and they got a good chance to repeat next year. They had a lot of freshmen on the squad. You know, she a junior. She couldn't play the second half of the season because she transferred. So they had like two of the best players freshmen, bro. So they got a good chance to repeat.
So Jamar and them lost off a buzzer beater.
I saw that shit, bro.
Hey, but
buzzer beater?
Yeah,
I saw that shit, bro. Oh my god, bro.
So yeah, they first of all, their team just played bad. The other team had 8. Laurel had 8 turnovers. Jamar's team had 25. So me knowing my boy, he was ready to murder himself.
The fact that he was even in the championship position to win the game was crazy.
If he had hair, he would have been pulling it out. If he had hair, he would have been pulling it out. But they was in a position to win, and some girl, Jamar
self-inflicted turnovers, or were they pressing and shit?
Just bad turnovers, bro. Like
a little bit of both.
Some even turnovers that should have never happened.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Though
if they play this team 10 times, they probably win 8.
Yeah,
you know. But that's what tournaments is about. It don't matter.
That's why you play the games.
So they come down. The girl does some crazy play when she really should have been taking the last shot. Doesn't they get the other girl comes back? But that ain't got nothing to do. The same thing happened to Princeton, bro. Princeton girls.
They lost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the girl.
Last 8 girl. So tag game overtime. The girl comes down, buzzer beater, shooting from from Steph. Pulls up deep with confidence like she Kobe or something. Nasty, bro. Oh my god. Woo!
Yeah, she do that.
Walk off 3. She's also one of the top players in the country too, though. So
she meant to do that. Like she like that.
She did what she was supposed to do, though.
Like she like that.
And we gotta clap it up when players come in. Like, hey, yeah, that you got what D-Lo?
Ice in my veins.
It's in there. She got it. So, Princeton boys still got a chance. When Lakota West lost,
damn.
That they saying, well, it's crazier situation. They had a guy that transferred and he wasn't the whole season. They thought they had a waiver and he got to play the whole year, bro. You know how you said he couldn't take the second half?
Yeah.
First game of the tournament, they told the nigga he couldn't play no more.
I seen that. I seen that. That was like, yeah.
Yes.
So, oh wow, bro. They let bro play the whole season, and then hit him with the tournament.
They thought they had the waiver. They thought that because it's like you said, you ain't supposed to be able to play the second half of the year, or you ain't play the first half, second, whatever. You get to pick.
They pick at. Well, I don't know how it works, but they pick for money. They pick for her. I guess if you separate, you pick yourself. I guess I don't know how that should work.
Yeah, I don't know how it worked, but somebody was explaining it to me. Whatever. He played the whole season.
Yeah, and you only get to play half season. Whether it's her first half, second half, you only play half. Love your games. You love your games.
We know that much.
So it's a waiver they can get. Is that how Cam playing? Cam Mercer playing for the whole season? I don't think he transferred though. I think with OT.
He ain't played the first. I think he got one of those exceptions.
Okay, because he was OT, out of state type shit.
Yeah, he moved from out of state in state, so he got one of those exceptions.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, it's weird how they like. I was saying the same shit when I saw the Lakota kid. I said the same shit. I said, "How's he?" I said, "I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't no hater. I guess they got him. I guess they got his ass."
Hey,
I said the same shit. I said, "Bro, hold up. Did he just?" I said, "You know what? I'm not a hater. I ain't gonna say shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't playing right now. I ain't got a kid playing. I ain't playing. I don't fucking care." They got his ass. That's crazy.
Yep. So the Princeton boys should be in the driver's seat to win their first state champion in a very long time.
Watch them smoke it, man. Fuck it up.
I'll give you my thoughts off air. But it's basketball. Whatever. I know it's gonna be a crazy tournament because everything's been crazy so far. Like the buzzer beaters, and then it's just been a hell of a season. And as far as with the Purcell girls, Jamar's only losing one senior that kind of averaged like 7 points a game. So he'll be back next year too.
Man, he could have run out 6 straight though, possibly.
Oh, bro, no, he's like,
especially when it went down. But hey, came with them all, man.
Came with them all. Hey, sucks, but now you got it. That's part of the game. Now it's time to start over and do it again.
Yeah, now you gotta be more hungry though. Now you know it's making you more hungry for next year's shit.
Bad for them girls next season. Hey, look, when you talk about hungry, woo, that's how it's supposed to be though. And hopefully, it's the same team. Hopefully, they all feel that same hunger. You know, I talk about them obviously. So the people that don't know on the podcast now, that's one of my best friends. That's why I talk about it. He said a lot of challenges was that they was like, shit, we done won 4 times in a row. Some of them girls, some just like, he was feeling like, this ain't the same team. We ain't the same team, y'all.
Yeah, they expected it. And it's like, it ain't given to you, man. You
and they turned it on, but it was like, to you, it's a whole, every year is a new challenge and things of that nature.
Yeah. Maybe it's blessing in disguise, man. Maybe not here run off 6 straight.
Yeah. But March Madness is here. Y'all, I'm about to hop off of here. Gotta get out somewhere with my pops, but we're gonna be talking. I'm gonna get the bracket challenge in. I'm beating y'all this year. It's going down. Duke is winning the championship. I'm just telling y'all right now. Duke is
not happening.
Duke is winning the championship.
Not
so,
happening.
just so y'all know, and we'll be talking. This ain't y'all gonna hear from us throughout the entire tournament. I'm gonna let y'all finish this up. Love y'all, brothers.
All right, brother. Peace out, man. Be safe.
Peace.
Down to the Wire 513. Make sure I give us a follow on everything. Down to the Wire 513. Like I said, I think we went over performances. Yeah, we went over performances, moments, some games, and then best teams that didn't quite capture that national championship, but should have won based off the talent. I thought I think the best team I had. The other team I had, just basically they had 5 players drafted in the first round with that 09 Kentucky team.
That's the John Wall team, right? John Wall, Boogie, Eric Bledsoe, Daniel Orton got drafted. I don't know how.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good team.
And Patrick Patterson.
Yeah, Patrick Patterson. Yeah, shout out Pat Patterson, man. Yeah, long career to in the league, man. Shout out Pat.
So, I think that unless you got any more moments that we didn't. I know you kind of hopped on late because I
can think of really.
I went obscure. Like I named for like performances. I just went guys who didn't have quite of a long run. I didn't name the obvious, except one. I named Buddy Hield. He had 37 in the Elite 8 against Oregon.
Forget about Buddy Hield, man. Forget about Buddy Hield. Hey, he got a good ass college run. That's that last year.
These last two, they didn't have a run, but they just have great games in tournaments. Josh triple-double when he knocked off Marquette as a 12 seed. 17, 11, and 16 assists. And then Max Asmus back when he was with Oral Roberts at 15. He had 29 to beat Ohio State as a 15 seed. And I think they went to Sweet 16 and ended up losing. But
yeah, of course, CJ McCollum, Lehigh year.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good run that year. Yeah, man. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. So all right. Well, speaking of good year, looks like it's going to be a great year for the W. They got a looks like they have a deal done, at least a verbal agreement done.
Came through at the buzzer too.
Facts.
The clock was ticking.
So basically, WNBA, they got a new CBA deal done. Their new salary cap is expected to be $7 million. Is up from their $1.5 million from last year.
Huge increase.
They say the minimum salary is expected to be just a little above 300,000, and the highest pay could be just about 1.4. That's a super max 1.4, which
I think it said start out at 1.4, right? I think they could go up to like 2. I think it said.
Let's see.
I ain't got my phone. I got my more phone by the phone on me.
This is just from I got this from USA Today. It says the super is expected to be 1.4.
I think Sean says that's the base. I think it could go up to 2. I think, but
either way,
it's way higher.
It's a huge jump, and honestly, I expect Asia Wilson to be that. Like, I think it's best her to get that because I think she's unrestricted free agent this year.
Yeah,
that's the thing, dude. They got to get a lot of players under contract this year too, so this is about to be a crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that are playing smart and doing like short term deals, so they could be up when this new deal kicks in. Like, yeah, I get paid.
Right.
Keep that money this season.
And then also they got an increase in rev share, and they're getting about roughly 20%, which is up from the 9.3%. But that's still crazy because that's nowhere near what the men get.
Yeah, nowhere near what the men get. I think they were just like, let's just get a deal done. Which is up a lot, but it's still not as fair as they wanted it to be. So, it still got some work to do.
Yes, but nonetheless, as fans of the WNBA, I'm glad they got a deal done just in time. They don't have to push the start of the regular season back, so everything should be on schedule. And then the draft is April 13th, and the season kicks off May 8th. So,
yeah, I'm excited about the deal, man. I know, like I said, it was clock was ticking, man. So they got it done in the midnight hour. Shout out to the Player Association. Shout out to the front office, the league front office for getting it done, man.
Which is good because we getting 2 new expansion teams this year too. Portland Fire and Toronto Tempo. So
yeah.
Speaking of expansion, that's
great segue.
Great segue to what the men's is doing. Go ahead and break it down because I didn't get a chance to print that off in front of me. But
I ain't got it right in front of me either. But the NBA owners are voting on NBA expansion. I believe it's tomorrow. Or coming up in the next meeting they got. They're voting on NBA expansion. Of course, 2 cities up for the vote are going to be Seattle and Las Vegas. They're going to be 2 teams that are expected to. And I expect this to pass. From all reports that articles I've been reading for the past years, most owners expect this to happen. A couple owners are going to deny it, of course. Like I think James Dolan, Knicks owner, is going to be one of the ones that decline it. But most owners are going to accept this because there's going to be huge checks coming in for the owners for these 2 expansion teams coming in. But yeah, so they're voting on it here pretty soon. I think, like I said, tomorrow, Thursday. So we'll see what happens if they let these new franchises come in. I think it'll be 2028, summer of 28. So the 2028-29 season will be the first season these new teams will be in effect, I believe. Of course, that subject to change, but and with expansion comes expansion drafts too. So it'll be expansion drafts.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to 2004, the last expansion draft we had when the Charlotte Bobcats came in the league, and go back with those rules up. I think teams can protect like 8 players, and then other players up for grabs. So we'll see how it goes.
You know what I am most happy about with this expansion of the NBA?
What's that?
The fact that we're about to have geographical sense in the NBA finally.
Somewhat.
Well, more than what we had.
More than we had, for sure.
Because now we get these 2 expansion teams. They're already saying the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies is heading to the Eastern Conference.
They said or one of the 2. Ain't gonna be both. One of the 2.
It need to be both. Give me 4 more teams, damn it.
I agree. I think it should move both those teams over to the West. To the East. But I think it's going to be one of those teams moved over and one team and it's going to stay because I believe it still evens out, right? I don't know. I got to look at the math, but I don't know. It's you know, I was watching the video of how they kind of split it up.
I thought we because if you add 2 and just add them to the West.
They were saying one. I think we did this math before, and we was like, okay, they're right. This will be one. Right now it's 15-15.
Mm-hmm.
So if you add 2,
true,
to it'll be fucked up. If you hold up, if you take 2 from the West, it'll be 13-15. Well, no, that might work out though, bro.
Nah, because so if it's 30, if you add
15,
2 to the West,
15.
right? Yeah, if you 15-50, you add 2 to the West right now, that's 17. So you can't. So it'll be 17 in the West and 15 in the East.
But then you taking 2 away from the East, or you take 2 away from the West, put them to the East. So when they even out, now I'm thinking about it. When they even out, if you add Vegas and Seattle to the West, that make it 17 right now, and it's still 15. But then you taking Memphis and Minnesota from the 17, make it back down to 15. Why don't they just do that?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought I said. I thought they said both of them. I thought they said both of them would be.
The talk is going around. They saying one or the other. I'm like, why not do both? I don't know. The talk I've been seeing they've been saying one or the other. I don't know why they want to just do both personally, but
more so Memphis. If I had to vote Memphis,
yeah, for sure, more so Memphis. More so Memphis. They said that right now the most miles traveled in the league by team is, they say, easily Portland. And they said second easily is Minnesota. Because they said they're just so far away from the teams they play. So they said they're probably moving them. If they're between 1 and 2, they probably move Minnesota because it's so much further to the teams they play against. But I don't know. Like I said, I think it should be Memphis personally, but
yeah.
And doing this, it's really no good way to split the teams up either for as far as divisions go. Like they don't have to split either the California teams up or Texas teams up for divisions to make it even. So I don't know. It's definitely some geographical moves that have to be made if they do make the switch or do add teams in and make switches to conferences and shit. But I think it's much needed because, like you said, Memphis and Minnesota should not be in the Western Conference.
And also, shit. Also, I don't know why they should put New Orleans in these too. Shit.
Yeah, New Orleans is one of the teams too. Yeah, New Orleans is one of the teams too. I was thinking about that should probably be in the East because, like, I know it makes sense because they're right there next to Houston, so it's like they're right there kind of close to Texas. They can just put them in Texas,
right?
But if they do add new teams, though, they could try to. They could make it make sense for New Orleans still be in the West. So they can just make that like a South region, make it like a Texas, New Orleans. Then you got the Florida and Atlanta team. You got the Floridas, Charlotte, and Atlanta right there. That's 14. I'm probably trying to think of how many teams. You probably do 14 divisions like they got in the NFL.
Because, bro, I remember it was 2004. It was, I think, they was in New Orleans. New Orleans Hornets. They was in the East, bro, for like a year.
Yeah, they was. Yeah.
And I remember the Heat played them in the playoffs. And D-Wade went crazy.
D-Wade went crazy on Baron Davis. I remember that shit. That's when they first moved from Charlotte. I remember that shit.
So, like, man. But yes, that's one thing I'm happy about this. So geographically, this shit will make sense. And if you're a Memphis and or Minnesota, you're going to an Eastern Conference, which is significantly weaker than the West.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a good look for them, man. And they also said that with this change, possibly you could see change to the schedule coming. Been a lot of talk about possibly shortening the season up. I think it would be a good time to do that if they wanted to do that. It'd be a good time to shorten it to like 70-something games. But we'll see. I don't think they're gonna do that, but we'll see.
Yeah, we could say that for another topic down the road. But I'm with agreement with what Richard Jefferson said about shortening the season and all that. You're paying these guys all this much money. They're already fucking doing load management, taking time off. Now you want to shorten season 2? Like, bro, we're coddling to this new generation of athletes, bro. Like, that's the reason you get paid these top dollars. Everybody's not supposed to be able to do it.
I agree. I think they should go back to the old school way of practicing and shit, man.
Yep.
Like I think that's the reason why we're seeing all these injuries. These niggas don't practice. They just Do a little small, like I was talking about last week. Do little small drills. You come in, kind of get what you need days. Do little drills, and then you go out there playing high intensity basketball, expecting it to your ligaments and your tissues to stand up. It's not gonna work, bro. You're first off, you're an abnormally large human being already. Unless you got a 6'6" and above, 220 pounds and higher, and you're moving, like you're not that big. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not gonna, it's not gonna cooperate, not gonna last that long. So yeah, I don't know. They gotta figure something out, man.
Facts, and which I will say, I know we give this guy shit over the past doing his whole career, NBA career thus far, but I will shout out to Zion Williamson for staying healthy for the longest period of his career in the NBA thus far. I think the last time I seen it was like 36 straight games that he's played in.
Wow,
it's like the longest stretch he's played in since he's been in the NBA.
That's crazy to even. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, he's.
But yeah, shout out to him for being healthy, man.
Give him flack for staying healthy, for missing games. So he's doing the work, doing his best to stay healthy. And
when you use 35 games, it's not even half a season.
Right.
And that's the most games he played in a row ever, bro. That's fucking insane, dog. And that's why that brings me back to my thoughts about Darren Peterson. That's why I would, if I'm a GM, I would be so like, and the fact that you're not like 6'9", do it all kind of player, I'm just not taking that risk on you, bro. I'm just not taking that risk right now, man. I hate to say it because I think he's the best player if he's healthy, but I wouldn't do it. Looking at Zion, looking at Greg Oden, looking at these players that come in, like it's just too much of a risk, bro. I wouldn't do it. At number one.
I'm gonna do my research on it, but I just heard this from other podcasts. I don't know how true it is. Maybe you've heard it too, but basically what they're saying is they think his body is just shut, like he has like his whole like full body cramps, and his body shut down based off of his diet, bro. Like he doesn't eat certain shit. Like his nutrition is all fucked up, which is why his body is fucking up and not reacting. That's rumors. I'm gonna do a report.
I heard red flag, my nigga. Like, bro, that's not like, bro, you can't last through 30, 40 games. You want us to pay you even more to pay 82? This is the first time you got paid millions to play basketball. I mean, you probably got millions in high school, but now you're getting like, now you're on the national stage, bro, and you ain't taking it serious enough to take care of your body. And from all the reports that I've heard, I haven't heard that rumor. All the reports that I've heard about DP, he's very locked in. He's very serious about the game. He's very kind of like Kobe-esque. So hearing that is really shocking to me. Really alarming. Really, really alarming to me. That's a red flag. Now that's an easy fix though. Easy fix, but
Yeah, and obviously the nutrition team is a lot better in the NBA compared to what they got going on in Kansas right now. So that could,
but depending on where you go, depending on what team you go to, bro. Because if you go to a fucking, I almost said the Clippers. The Clippers are 05, yeah, but Clippers now, no. If you go to a fucking, I don't want to throw a team under the bus, but yeah, depending on where you go, I'm sure there's a team out there that, if you do a survey for the players, they would give you a DRF on the nutrition. I guarantee it. So he's at Kansas. That's a blue blood school. A lot of money, big boosters. I'm pretty sure they got some good salads there, bro. He can eat or some good shit.
I'm gonna do more research into it. But
that is alarming. That if it's his diet, the reason is I heard this today. Somebody said body cramps. That's why I said, what the fuck is that? I mean, I've had cramps in my liver, my ribs, my somewhere over here in my body I'm feeling, but he said full body cramp. I'm like, full body cramp? What the fuck is a full body cramp, my nigga?
That's what I did.
Are you pregnant? That's what my wife said when she was pregnant, my nigga. Like, what's going on? That's alarming, dog. You're not like 6 or 7'5" or some shit. You're 6'4", 6'5". You're not even that abnormally size of a human to be going through this kind of shit. Yeah, that's a red flag, bro.
But the thing is, like, we haven't heard nothing about it recently. Like, it's all like now it seems like he's being good. Right.
What do you mean now? What do you mean?
Right.
He ain't drinking water. Like, he eating bananas. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, I've known this since high school. You got a cramp, eat a banana, my nigga. That'll help you out. Get you some Gatorade, bro. Get some salt in you, bro. You drink some what they call that shit that salt drink element. Some element, my nigga.
all I'm gonna say this: if this nigga crap out in the fucking tournament, bro, like
man, it's gonna be a bad look, bro. Especially if you're going up against like if he gets to the Elite Eight, going to give us Darius A cover some shit, bro.
And he get pulled out. He got to get pulled out of the game.
And he's strapping you. He got 25. You got 18. And you, Bill, get me out of here. It's gonna be, man. Twitter's gonna be going ham on your ass, bro. Oh man, yeah, that's not. I don't know about that, bro. That's kind of a red flag. Like I said last week, last 2 weeks, it's giving me Kawhi vibes.
Yep.
And Kawhi is a great player, having a great season this season. Look where the team is at. You know, when his team has success, which is possible. When Toronto has success, since San Antonio has success, when they had Kawhi, had a stacked team though. Teams where have very good players on the team along with him. So when you got a player you trying to build around, which is if I'm thinking what you're gonna do, number 1 pick, number 2 pick, number 3 pick, try to build around this guy. That's the big question mark, bro. Which is why I was saying last week. If right now I'm thinking the safest pick right now to me is looking like Cam Boozer. The safest pick. Like I said, he's not my favorite player out of the bunch, but the safest pick right now is looking like Cam Boozer. The highest ceiling pick right now is looking like AJ DeBonsa. Safest guard to me right now is looking like Darius Acuff Jr. And like I said, DP is still my favorite player in the draft, but just the health scares just right now. Just I wouldn't do number 1. If I had the number 5 pick and he's still number 5, oh yeah, sign me up ASAP. Easy at 5. At 1, 2, 3. Depending on the board. Depends on the board.
I was gonna say that's all. That's all it depends. Like who is picking.
Yeah. Who's picking? Who's on the board? Yeah, that's the big key to who's picking. Who's picking? If you get franchise already, who's history of players like Zion, who came there and just didn't pan out. I would not pick this guy. You know, Sacramento, I would not pick him. You know, New Orleans, I won't fuck with him. Brooklyn probably won't fuck with him. It has to be somebody that has a team that has a strong culture already set there. At least had a strong culture before, like, you know, recent history. Mm-hmm. You know, has some good culture there, has some good shit going on there. Because if it's a team that's been dumps in their past decade or so, I wouldn't think that you can have enough infrastructure there to really cultivate him and have him succeed, man. Because he gonna need some cultivation, I think. Like, I feel like everything got to be right for him to succeed. I don't want to say everything got to be right, but to get the best version of him, I feel like everything has to be like almost perfect for him. You know.
I agree 1,000%. Hey, ship is as well. They ain't got high enough pick up. Say send them out of the country. Go to Toronto. Get away.
Man, they got killers up there too. They got killers up there, so that'll be a good spot for them. For real, they got killers.
But they ain't got a high enough pick for it, so they ain't.
Nah, where they probably they in the playoffs.
They in the playoff right
now.
They in
the playoffs. So. Yeah, so they're gonna be 20s somewhere unless they trade up.
So, all right, check it out. I think that's all. I think hitting notes. I think that's all we have. NCAA tournament. Did you follow that bracket yet? Because
I was looking at it today. I didn't fill it out yet though.
Okay, I would say I want to try to give like. Well, I guess everybody will figure it out when tomorrow and Friday. So we can talk about it on Friday while we pick who we got in Final Four and everything. So
yes, sir. I'm with that for sure.
All right. With that being said, we ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. SMU and Miami, Ohio is underway up in Dayton. SMU has an 11-10 lead with about 13 minutes left in the first half. So we'll hop on off of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of the first 4 and get ready for the round of 64 tipping off tomorrow at 12:15 with Ohio State taking on TCU as the first game, and many others to follow. So as always, make sure you give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513. And if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all join our Down to the Wire 513 bracket challenge. Head over to our Twitter, Facebook. Check out our IG story. Click the link and fill them and get them brackets filled out before 12 noon tomorrow.
Don't forget, man. Don't forget.
For the good brother Flyman Rand, Josh Evans, the Terran Blade has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 417. Catch y'all this Friday for Sports and Spirits. Till then, y'all have a safe, blessed rest of the week.